Hello, hello. It is October 18th, 2023. Today is Magic Kingdom Day, but first I had to go to the dentist, which is where I'm at right now. My hair is half done. I did what I call stripper hair when you're trying to clock in to get that cheap stage fee, but you also haven't finished your hair yet, so you put it like half up to conceal the fact that only half of it has been like curled or whatever. So I was 3-barreling my hair today. A lot of people ask me how I get my hair like this. When it's wavy, it's a 3-barrel. So yeah, I do have to go to the dentist right now. Nothing serious. It's just like a routine teeth cleaning or whatever. I have no makeup on yet. I got woken up at 7 o'clock this morning. I was not expecting that. My kid, for some reason, was yelling and screaming over something, which is not abnormal for him. But at 7 in the morning was a bit much. So I'm going to probably get some coffee after this, try to like get myself in a more uppity mood so I can tackle Magic Kingdom today. I already purchased Genie Plus for me and him, so hopefully we can get on a decent amount of rides today.
Hi, how are you doing today?
I'm good.
Awesome. What can I get started for you?
So I'm gonna have a tall pumpkin cream cold brew.
Okay, tall pumpkin cream cold brew.
Just a cup of water.
Yeah, do you want ice in that?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, cup of ice water. What else for you?
And then I'm gonna have the bacon egg bites.
Kind of order of bacon egg bites. All right, what else can I get for you?
That's it.
Can I get a name for your order?
Allie.
Allie, is it A-L, is it Y, is it I-E?
It's A-L-L-I-E.
A-L-I-E. All right, Allie, it's gonna be $10.65. Thank you.
All right, thanks. So I'm getting my coffee, just to kind of wake me up a little bit. I cannot do anything bigger than a tall if I'm gonna do a cold brew, because drinking a cold brew is basically like liquid crack. I remember when I used to work at Disney Springs and SeaWorld, so I was basically working like 14-hour plus days. I would drink venti cold brews, and yeah, it would like keep me awake and like keep me like I'm on drugs, but also I would be absolutely, for lack of a better word, pooping my brains out.
Inside while the tram is moving, and supervise your children. Thank you.
Para su seguridad, favor de permanecer sentados con las puertas cerradas, manteniendo sus manos, brazos, pies y piernas.
Do you want to wave at those people, buddy? See if anyone waves back. Yay! One singular person waved. We finally made it to the Magic Kingdom. There's pumpkins outside, pumpkins everywhere, people getting their pick. It also happens to be the Disney 100, if you can see. So that's pretty cool. The parade started right as we got here, so we're just gonna watch it. We got a great spot. It is extremely crowded today. These wait times are awful. Like, look at this. It's just like a sea of people. It's wild. We're about to get on Pirates. He was a little scared for some reason, but here we go.
Captain Jack Sparrow, when thunder will burn the city to the ground.
Now, you smuggglers, what may I offer for these martinis? Everyone in England.
Quit your clucking. The gentlemen want the rum. Don't ya, boy?
It's the part that smells like rum. It smells so good. It's actually way hotter than I expected today, but we are in front of the castle. Ooh, there it is. The big castle in all of its glory. Yeah, someone's a little bratty today, but we are actually headed over to ride Barnstormer and Dumbo right now. He also wants to play on the Dumbo playground. He also insisted on needing these gummies. Gummies? Yeah, but Tiger is playing in the Dumbo playground right now. I don't know if you can see him all the way over there, but it is absolutely so crowded today. They're pretty much making everyone who wants to ride Dumbo have one of these buzzers. Even if you don't have a child that wants to play in the playground, you still have to have a buzzer. I hope you can hear me. And then once your buzzer goes off, you're allowed to ride the ride. So that's basically what's happening right now. So he's gonna play and live his best life. I'm gonna wait here with this buzzer until it's time to ride Dumbo. I did pay for Genie Plus today, and we've only rode one ride. We do have a return time for Barnstormer, which is like right now, but we're busy with Dumbo, so it is what it is. He really wants to ride Mine Train, and it's completely sold out, so I don't know what I'm gonna do about that, but yeah. Okay, so this trip was very short-lived, and I will explain to you why. So I sat down with like a Mickey pretzel and popcorn and everything. As you can see, he has no clothes on. Before I could even pull out my phone and like vlog my food or anything, he starts projectile vomiting like everywhere. He is literally like projectile vomiting all over by like Gaston's Tavern, and I'm like, oh my god, this is awful. Luckily, one of my friends works guest relations, and I got my money back for Genie Plus, all of that, whatever. So, and the snacks are all free because I have snack vouchers. So I'm like, we just need to leave. So his clothes are all stripped off. And I get out here, like, on our way to the parking lot, he's projectile vomiting. It's not good. So then I'm like, I feel like these were the culprit, right?
Honey, back home.
You have to go poo-poo?
Honey.
Okay, hold that thought. It's the next day, and we're driving to his little gym class right now. We're in better spirits to kind of explain exactly what happened, because that last video left off before tragedy struck. So I'm gonna try to give you guys a play-by-play of what happened yesterday. So we rode the Pirates ride, and then after we got off the Pirates ride, he wanted these like goofy gummies that were in the gift shop. I was like, whatever, just, they were like $4, I'll buy the goofy gummies. After we ride Pirates, he said that he wants to go play on the Dumbo playground, ride Barnstormer, all of that. So we head to Storybook Circus. On the way there, he's like eating these gummies, like handfuls, whatever. I didn't think anything of it. So we get to Storybook Circus, and the first thing we do is we go in the Dumbo playground, and they give us that buzzer thing that I showed you. So he's maybe in there like playing like 10 or 15 minutes when he comes up to me like crying, saying that he wants to go home. And I'm just like, no, we're not going home. Like, what's your deal? I think that he's just being like bratty. And I'm like, no, we're not going home. You know what I mean? I'm like, we're at Disney, we're gonna have fun. And he's saying my tummy's rumbly. And I'm thinking, okay, so you're hungry. Like, let's go get food. And I'm like, do you not want to ride Dumbo? Do you not want to play? Do you want food? He's like, no, I don't want food. I don't want to ride any rides. I just want to go home. And I'm like, okay, he's really acting up. Because kids do crap like this all the time, you know? So we leave the playground, we never ride Dumbo or any of that, and we had a return time for Barnstormer. So I'm like, okay, let's get on Barnstormer. We have a return time. I try to get him to scan like his ticket or whatever, and he's like crying, saying how he doesn't want to ride it. I'm like, he's just really acting up today. I'm like, he must be tired, he must be hungry. Like, let's just go get some food or whatever. So we're standing in line to get like a Mickey pretzel and some popcorn and all of that. And the whole time we're in line, he's like, I don't want popcorn, I don't want any of this, I just want to go home. And I'm like, okay, like whatever. Once he eats, he'll chill out and he'll be fine again. We get the food, we get the waters. He's drinking the water. Before I can even have one singular bite of popcorn, before I can even have I did not eat a single bite of that popcorn or that pretzel. He's projectile vomiting everywhere. And this is over kind of by Gaston's Tavern. I don't know if you guys know. Like there's like a popcorn booth over there by the Mermaid Ride, all of that. So he's throwing up on the ground. I immediately told a cast member, I'm like, there's a code V, like whatever, is my kid, I'm really sorry. Like I was very apologetic about it. And I was like, we just need to leave at this point. I'm like, clearly he's not doing well. At this point, I did not know it was the gummies. I didn't even think of it. I'm just like, maybe he's tired. Maybe he's actually sick, you know, whatever. So my first stop was guest relations. I'm like, okay, I just want to get my money back for my lightning lanes because I didn't use my Genie Plus. You know what I mean? Like we rode Pirates and now we have to leave. He has puke all over his shirt, you know? I didn't want to no strings. I didn't want anything. I just wanted to leave because my kid is clearly not doing okay. My goal was to get him out of the park as soon as possible. So right after we talked to guest relations, we immediately left the park. Like he just didn't seem like he was doing very well, and I didn't want to risk putting him on the monorail and having him throw up on the monorail and having that impede operations, mess up their efficiency or whatever. So we went on the ferry. I was like, if he throws up on the ferry, I can at least try to get him to like throw up over the side or whatever. When we got to the parking lot, I was like, I don't want him to possibly throw up on the tram and have them have to clean that up. So I was like, I'm just gonna walk all the way out to our car. So as we're walking out to the car, like we're past security, we're past the trams, he starts throwing up again. And at this point there was grass, so I got him to the grass and he's just throwing up in the grass. But like at this point, there's nothing coming out. The first time he threw up, it was nothing but the water he had just drank. And the second time, it was just like barely any water and foam was like coming out. We get to the car and on the way to the car, he's saying, I gotta go poo-poo, I gotta go poo-poo. And I'm thinking maybe he really does have food poisoning or something. Like maybe there's something seriously wrong with him. Like whatever, I'm just gonna get him home as soon as I can. So I get to the car and I take off his puke shirt, I take off his shoes, which are covered in puke, his socks, because he was like throwing up on the ground and like splattered all over them. And all he had on at this point was his shorts and underwear. And I'm like, hey, do you want me to take off your shorts and underwear? And he's like, you know, kind of goofing off, whatever. I'm trying to put everything in the car. That is when I see the gummy package in my bag when I go to grab his fresh underwear and shorts. And I see what it says on the back. And I'm like, oh my God, it was the gummies. So we get to the car, I'm trying to put everything in it. And as you heard in the end of that video, he says, Mommy, I have to go poo-poo. And I'm like, is it really? Because he's saying, hurry, hurry. And I'm like, this seems bad. Like, this seems like he's going to shit in my car, you know? So I just take his panties and shorts off. You know, everything's hanging out in the parking lot now. And I'm just thinking he's going to dump a log. Take a dump right here in the parking lot. Like, at this point, like, I'm just mentally checked out. And I didn't know what to do. He drops the absolute biggest effing bomb I've ever seen in my life, dude. This dump was bigger than any adult-sized dump I have ever seen in my life. And I think, okay, he's done. I'm putting the stroller away. I'm grabbing like this wipe because I have like wet wipes in my purse, like when I'm on my period and stuff. The one time I did not pack baby wipes, I pack baby wipes every time we go, just because he spills crap on himself and everything like that. The one time I packed no baby wipes, this happened. So I'm trying to grab like the wipe I have in my bag and put everything in the car so I can like wipe his butt, you know, put his new panties on, and then, because all I saw was the massive log he dropped at this point. So I turn around and there's liquid. There is liquid poop all over the ground, scattered like around my car like a snail trail. And I'm like, oh my God. So at this point I'm yelling. I'm like, Tiger, just get in the car, get in the car. It's all over his legs. Like my one singular period wipe is not going to clean this up, okay? I'm like, oh my God. So he gets in the car. I'm like trying to, you know, put all of our stuff in the car and get the hell out of there before anybody sees that it was us that did it. And then of course the person parked right next to me comes to their car with all their kids and everything, and they give me this look of disgust. And I'm like, I'm so sorry, my kid is sick, whatever. And the mom is like, okay, I feel better knowing a kid did that. I'm like, yeah, like it was my kid. I'm just trying to get him home, blah, blah, blah. I skirt out of there so fast. But I cannot stop laughing knowing that there is a group chat somewhere full of parking people for shift exchanging and stuff that are laughing over the size of that code H that may or may not have been found in the parking lot. Now, I do know Disney power washes every night. Third shift power washes everything and like street sweeps the parking lots and stuff. So that poop is probably swept and power washed and long gone by now. Then when we came home, we had to like remove the car seat and everything. It all had to be washed. I had to wipe out my whole inside of my car, and he had to immediately get in the shower. He still liquid shat like 2 more times at home after that. So moral of the story, I brought them with me. These goofy gummies, do not ever buy these, and I will tell you why. Right here on the back it says, warning, warning, consumption may cause stomach discomfort and or laxative effect. Individual tolerance will vary. Basically saying these are going to make you shat yourself and or possibly projectile vomit right after eating them. So if you have a child, do not ever buy these sugar-free gummy Disney characters. Someone sued Typhoon Lagoon for a wedgie, and my kid almost died from some gummies, $4 gummies at a gift shop. So that is the end of this story time for what happened on our little trip to Disney yesterday. I already booked another one for next week to try to like redeem the situation. But yeah, we are officially at the little gym now. I hope you guys liked this video. I'm sorry it was extremely chaotic. Most of them will probably be. This is why I never vlog. So I will see you guys in the next video.